said he thought this speech was going to be so hard in the mirror the night before. Now the whole league doesn't rate you.
Well, you care to explain what that means?
I was going to ask you that because I think maybe he made a typo and just never corrected it. But so I think he was just like, yo, fuck it, we're just going to go with that. But I don't understand what the doesn't rate you mean. So I don't know if that's Canadian talk for they don't rock with you.
I don't know. I was about to come up with some type of theory. I don't know what the fuck Drake be talking about. I don't know what accent he said that in. I don't know nothing about what Drake be talking about.
He might have said it in his UK accent.
I mean, we appreciate the support, but we didn't need you for this one.
Not for that one.
Not for Noah Lyles.
Not for him. Of all people. We don't know.
Not for Noah.
He looked like the knockoff Jaylen Brown.
Exactly what he looked like. This nigga out here, man.
So, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Noah Lyles, man.
Noah Lyles. Who is this?
And he just won something.
26 years old from Gainesville, Florida. Olympic track star for the USA. Mm-hmm. What did he have to say?
He had some comments about, the NBA. And I'm going to just play it real quick.
The thing that hurts me the most is that I have to watch the NBA Finals and they have world champion on their head. World champion of what? The United States? Don't get me wrong. I love the U.S. at times. But that ain't the world. That is not the world. We are the world. We have almost every country out here fighting, thriving, putting on their flag to show that they are represented. There ain't no flags in the NBA.
What's your take on that, bro?
I think he's wrong. I think he's absolutely incorrect, and he's out of bounds for speaking about that, about a league that is based in the country he's representing. I don't know what his goal was. I don't know if he was just trying to get some clickbait. I understand the facts behind it, but I don't understand the goal or the context or the reason he said it hurts him to see that.
Yeah.
That made no sense to me. So
why was that the first thing that he threw out was the NBA?
Why is the NBA the one that get attacked at this time? That NBA players are in the FIBA, the World Championship cooking people right now. So
literally, they looking like they about to win the gold.
Yeah, and a lot of people doubted them too. And a lot of people doubted them. Ain't no superstars on that roster.
They not.
But go ahead.
And they look like they about to win the gold. So we're gonna show you who the world is now. I hope somebody calls them out too when he wins. But
the whole league did. Matter of fact, let me pull up some of these reactions.
Yeah, I agree with that. And two, I also feel like there's little facts in that, but the NBA has become a global phenomenon.
Yeah.
The best league in the world is the NBA. Every player that plays around the world thrives and trains and prepares himself to go to the NBA. All of your best, if you look at something like the top 10 NBA players are from a different country.
Right.
Just because it doesn't necessarily have a flag on their jersey, that's a lot of flags represented. There's a lot of the world represented in the NBA.
Yeah.
Your NBA champion, MVP, finals MVP, is from Serbia.
It's a fact. Joker, big Jokic.
Your MVP, your NBA MVP before Joker was Giannis Antetokounmpo, which was from Greece. Your league MVP this year, Joel Embiid. There's a lot of different. So that's kind of. I get what you're saying. Yes, the NBA it's the National Basketball Association. Cool, it's in America, but the world is also represented in this. They play games in China, in Japan. They go to the Philippines. They go everywhere. So I don't know. Again, I agree with you. I think somebody in the league might, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what they did to him. Somebody said something to him, or he knows somebody that just didn't do him, that did him dirty. But
I think, I don't know. I think he probably takes a little bit more pride because he feels like he's going out and competing against countries as an individual. And he feels like that's a greater accomplishment than winning a championship just in a single nation.
Okay.
Which is fine. You can feel that. You can feel that way, but you also got to put this into context.
Very much so.
When you start talking about these different leagues, it ain't no major league soccer team in the U.S. that's going to compete with none of them motherfuckers over there.
At all.
Overseas.
At fucking all.
So we got to put this into context. It ain't no team that's going to come to the United States and play this NBA league and compete.
At all. Not even close.
So even though it may be true, sure, I might have never won a local award. But when you start talking about the award that represents the top of the top, we start talking about Oscars and Grammys. I don't give a fuck what they doing over there in the Florida best rappers.
I don't give a damn.
Best.
Give a damn about that.
I'm saying I'm the best in the world. I got more records. I got more videos. I got more views. I got more accomplishments than you if I get to this level. So, yeah, the NBA can call themselves the world champions if they want to. Hey, fuck what you talking about, Noah? But that's just my opinion on it.
I agree.
Now, what did the NBA players have to say about this? So,
I think Kevin Durant was one of the first people out there. There's a few NBA players that had a lot to say.
So Kevin Durant, 2-time champion, 2-time Finals MVP, 1-time MVP, wrote and responded, "Somebody help this brother." 4-time champion Draymond Green, "When being smart goes wrong." NBA Nuggets star Aaron Gordon, "Whatever, I'm smoking buddy in the 200 meters."
First of all, hold on. Go run that back. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I'm smoking buddy in 200. I don't know about that, Aaron Gordon. You 6'8".
I mean, shit, if we can say anything,
Yeah,
let's
you're right.
say anything.
You're absolutely right.
Shout
You
out
just
to Aaron Gordon.
Speak your mind. You're right.
Now, somebody who did, interestingly enough, stand with Noah Lyles was Sha'Carri Richardson, which she says, I agree.
Yeah, she did say that.
She
And
says,
then this is why I start siding with you about why I'm gonna be a fan of her.
and this is why, I mean, I don't know what it is about Americans, American athletes that just make everything want to be so divisive. That makes no sense to me. Let's say he was the most accurate person in the world. What do you plan to accomplish as a person with the USA on your jersey, on your track outfit, speaking about a USA league only, in acting like it's not, and dismissing the gratitude or the magnitude of what it means to win a title for that country, in that country, by American players? I don't understand what he wants to get out of that. I don't know what move he made. I don't know if he got a deal on the table somewhere. Maybe he wants to take his skills abroad and just, I don't know what his plan was. But that makes no sense to try to divide something based in where you're from.
Where you're from and where you represent. And not only that, but one of the comments that he stated, well, within his little speech thing, whatever he was doing, his press conference, he said, "I love the U.S. at times."
Yeah.
So, he might be planning he might have found something in his ancestry and said, "Hey, I'm about to go run over here."
Yeah.
So at this point in time, I feel like that's maybe what he's doing. Another person who, had something to say, and instead of everybody getting on their side, they just clowned him. He's been getting clowned a long time now. Drake.
Oh, what did Drake have to say, man? He's from Canada, by the way.
He's from Canada, but he loves the NBA let me take that back. He loves NBA players. I done seen him bandwagon for a few NBA players. He may be cool with them, so I ain't gonna say because you've seen rappers be cool with these NBA players.
LeBron.
Yeah, KD. I just see him with DeMarcus Cousins. Yeah.
Kyle Lowry now.
Chris Paul. I seen all of them, but
that's a fact.
But he said he thought this speech was gonna be so hard in the mirror the night before. Now the whole league doesn't rate you.
Well, you care to explain what that means?
I was gonna ask you that because I think maybe he made a typo and just never corrected it. But so I think he was just like, "Yo, fuck it, we're just gonna go with that." But I don't understand what the "doesn't rate you" mean. So I don't know if that's Canadian talk for "they don't rock with you."
I don't know. I was about to come up with some type of theory. I don't know what the fuck Drake be talking about. I don't know what accent he said that in. I don't know nothing about what Drake be talking about.
He might have said it in his UK accent.
I mean, we appreciate the support, but we didn't need you for this one.
Not for that one.
Not for Noah Lyles.
Not for him. Of all people, we don't know.
Not for Noah.
He looked like the knockoff Jaylen Brown.
Exactly what he looked like. This nigga out here, man.
So, I mean, yeah, I don't.